Hello everyone, it's me again, Ma'am Maria Lolita F. Morga, and I will be discussing the Module 2 entitled Developing the Whole Person, and for this week 2, quarter 1. So, let's start. Okay, our objectives. This module is created to let you develop your whole person. Physiological, cognitive, psychological, spiritual, and social development, and also show the connections between thoughts, feelings, and behaviors in actual life situation. What does it mean to be a whole person? You are a whole person with a unique physical, social, emotional, spiritual, intellectual needs and experiences. You have to understand that you are still growing, changing, and developing as a whole person. Let us look at one aspect of human development in the life of an adolescent, the physiological development of the adolescent. Okay? So most people would often confuse the terms adolescence and puberty, and they use them interchangeably. In this module, it is important to know the difference between the two because they do not mean the same thing. Puberty refers to physiological changes involved in the sexual maturation of the child, including other changes that occur in one's body during this period of time. Adolescence, on the other hand, refers to the stage from puberty to adulthood and includes the psychological experiences of the child during this period. The period between childhood and young adulthood is a period of rapid change, physical, emotional, cognitive, and social. During this time, children's bodies change in the different ways at different times. No two teenage bodies are the same. Now let us take a look at the physical changes during the adolescence. Okay? So physical changes during adolescence, the girls might start to see early physical changes from about 10 or 11 years, but they might start as young as 8 years or as old as 13 years. Physical changes around puberty include the breast development, changes in the body size and shape, growth of pubic hair and body hair, and also the start of periods or the menstruation. On the other hand, the physical changes that occur to boys usually start around 11 or 12 years, but they might start as young as 9 or as old as 14 years. Physical changes include growth of penis and testes, changes in body shape and height, erections with ejaculation, growth of body and facial hair, also changes to voice. So young people starts to show physical changes and widely varying times. Other physical changes we have inside and out. While the body of an adolescent is maturing physically, the brain development, thinking skills, and emotional development are happening at their own speeds. What is seen on the surface does not always match the ones on the side or the inside. We have the brain. Adolescence is an important time for a child's brain development. By now, you are already aware that changes in your teenage brain affect both your behavior and social skills. This is why you begin to develop an improved self-control and skills in planning, problem solving, and decision making. This process continues in your early 20s. You have also the bone, organs, and body system. Your organs change in size and capacity as well. Lung performance improves, limbs grow, and bones increase in thickness and volume. The chest and shoulders get broader in boys, while the hips and pelvis get wider in girls. Clumsiness and coordination. Your growth during this period is so fast that your centers of gravity change and your brains might take a while to adjust at times, which might affect your sense of balance. You display a bit of more clumsiness or poor coordination for a while, and the chances of injury might also increase during this time. Physical strength and sports skills also change. Okay. Muscle strength and size increase during this period. You have an improved hand-eye coordination which continues over time, along with motor skills such as ball catching and throwing. It is equally important to know that boys and girls who develop very early or very late feel more self-conscious. They get teased a lot and have development of body image concerns. Girls are observed to often reduce physical activity despite improved strength because of body image and gender-based self-image concerns. Boys who have early physical development will have an earlier growth spurt. They might be bigger and stronger than their peer for a while. Boys who develop later might be more at risk of being teased or bullied, and might be less interested in physical activity. Remember, strength and height are not important for all activities. Try to embrace other interests, not just sports, that demand height and strength, because you are unique in your own little way and you can excel in your own chosen field. Now, let us try to understand the cycle of thoughts, feelings, and behavior. Okay, so sit back, relax, and watch this video presentation.
Ways in which we think, feel, and behave are all linked. It's helpful to understand how each influences the other. For example, when I think that I can't rely on my partner for support, I might behave in ways that push my partner away and stop them from offering support. With the result that my feelings are affected. I feel unsupported, angry, and probably lonely. These feelings then influence my thoughts. I think I can't rely on my partner, and so I continue to behave in ways that stop my partner from supporting me. And so the circle rolls on, and I become more and more fed up with my relationship, more critical of my partner's attempts to help me, and increasingly hopeless about anything changing. But the good news is that because thoughts, feelings, and behaviour are linked, if I want things to change, I can enter that circle at any point, and any change I make is likely to start a series of changes. So if I change my behaviour by letting my partner help me, I'm likely to feel more supported, and that my needs are being noticed. And this in turn will influence my thoughts. I'm more likely to think that my partner respects me and cares for me. As the circle rolls on, my changed behaviour will show my partner that I'm turning towards them rather than away, and they'll feel needed by me and think that we're getting on better.
Okay, so the power of behavior or action. A big challenge with mental training is not getting lost in overthinking. Even when we're moving the body, part of our attention can still be focused on thinking, interpreting, and deciding what to do. This interferes with action. Thinking in the midst of action causes us to live in a virtual world. We allow the mind to judge what the body is doing. This is the mental interference. Focus on actions that reveal an accurate reality. Your thoughts are a catalyst for self-perpetuating cycles. What you think directly influences how you feel and how you behave. So if you think you're a failure, you feel like a failure. Then you act like a failure, which reinforces your belief that you might be a failure. So think positive, but not only to think positive, okay? Positive thoughts are not enough. There have to be positive feelings and positive actions as well. Okay? So now that you have recognized the physical changes that are taking place in your bodies, have you noticed the changes in the way you think about things also? Always remember you are unique on your own ways. Thank you once again, and I'm looking forward that you obtain the connections between thoughts, feelings, and behavior. So, I hope you can answer all the activities given in this module, quarter 1, week 2. Good luck and see you again on the next lesson.